Hi, this is Mandy with the Alva Public Library, and today I will be reviewing Fractured Tide by Leslie Karen Lutz. This book is a young adult book, and the main character is Saya, and she takes out tourists scuba diving to old wrecks, and it's a family business, and so she and her mom take a group out to a new site, and disaster follows, followed by disaster upon disaster, until finally she and a few others are stranded on this island, and weird things keep happening. At first, I thought, reading the description, I thought it was going to be kind of a survival story, which it still is. It deals with having to gather fresh water and finding food. But there was also a monster in it. So I'm like, okay, is it like a 1950s kind of horror movie monster thing? But then it turned out it was a Bermuda Triangle book. It's about getting stuck in the Bermuda Triangle, which I was not expecting and didn't really want. But I found that this book, it was really easy to read, and I just kept whipping along, and I just kept reading it, even though I was like, this isn't quite what I wanted, but oh well. And this Fractured Tide, it was a little messy. Her flashbacks, at least at the beginning, they were just like, you're in your normal day, or her normal talking and stuff, and then all of a sudden she flashbacks for like 2 or 3 sentences, and then we're back. It was just very jarring how she did that. At least at the beginning, I remember that. Maybe I got used to it. But just a lot of random stuff happens, and I was like, what does this have to do with anything? At the end of the book, I just thought, why did you have this character? Why did you have this happen? And he didn't really do anything. So it was just a lot of randomness, but there was eventually a story. It just seemed very kind of stretched out. But I was still able to keep on reading. It wasn't a torture. It was actually very interesting on how they did the survival stuff and the interactions between the characters. And it has a lot of scuba diving and telling how that process worked, which I was interested in. So it was good in that aspect. So in the end, this is a meh book. There was some things I liked and some I didn't, so it's okay. If you want to read it, there it is. So, Fractured Tide by Leslie Karen Lutz. Bye.